Hi everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have an exciting new product to share with you from Waffle Flower Crafts, and these are the brand new grip mats. My friends, if you are card makers, paper crafters, stampers, this is a game changer. And I'm going to show you 5 quick ways on how you can use these grip mats. Great big thank you to Waffle Flower Crafts for sending these to me to check these out. I am already absolutely smitten, and I'm going to share with you as well a card sample that I created using these and one of the techniques that you could use. There are 6 different sizes of these grip mats. Let me just show you really quickly here, and I will link to this in the description box below. They are all the sizes here, including 2 that are square, 8.5 by 8.5 and 6 by 6, and then of course all the way down here you have 4.25 by 5.5, which is the standard A2 size. So they will fit in your stamping tools if you want to use that. But my friends, that's where the magic happens. This is a game-changing product. I'm absolutely loving it. Let me show you really quickly here. This is the 6.5 by 8.5, and she is already one of my favorites. And then I have the smaller one here, and I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of quick tips on how I'm going to use it with this stamp, and then also with the Larkspur, also from Waffle Flower Crafts. So let's jump right in. The first thing that I wanted to share with you is this is a standalone product. So once you take off all of this little grid mats right here, you just peel it. This is silicone, so it is absolutely safe to use on your desk. Look at that, just pops right back down. So one of the first things that I love about this is there's no tape, no glue, no magnets. You just place it where you need, and you can go ahead and start your working. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is if you do want to use a stamping tool, you can always put it right on the top and use it. You can also use it in lieu of your mat. So you can take this out, move that to the side, and then you can put it right down inside. So you can have that option as well. So there is a second way that you can use this. One of the fantastic ways to use this is to watercolor, and you can put your watercolor paper right down on this mat, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay right in place just like that. If you head over to my Instagram, and I will link my Instagram here in the description box below, you saw this in action. And this was me watercoloring this beautiful sketched rose, also from Waffle Flower, right on this mat, and it didn't move. It stayed right where I needed it to stay in place. And as you know, with watercolor, you have to tape it down, put your tape on there so it doesn't move around and your water stays in the paper. So you might get out your painter's tape. Guess what? Now you don't need that. Now you can use one of these silicone mats and it's going to stay put. So there is tip number 3. You can also use this tip number 4 to do some blending. And I decided to get out the stamp set and matching die, the Larkspur. And here is one of those. You just place it right down on your mat. And then this one here, just like that. So we're going to press it right down into the silicone, and there's no magnets. Let me see. I think I'm just going to do a quick Distress Oxide in dried marigold. And so you don't need any tape. You don't need any magnets. This is already ready to go. So I'm going to use my blending brush here. I'm just going to get this nice and inked up. And it's going to stay right where you need it to stay. And I am so excited for this. And then the best part about it is once you do all of your blending and you're happy with how it looks, this wipes right off. So there you go, my friends, just like that. I'm going to give this a quick little blend and then try it with a second color, which is mustard seed. And I do apologize if you hear some booms. It is actually not the 4th of July here. It is thundering today. So you're going to hear a lot of really booming weather. But that is summer in Florida. You wait 5 minutes and the sun will be right back out again. So there you go, my friends. How amazing is that? And now once you're finished, you just pop it right back off. Let me put all these Distress Oxides away. So there is number 4. You can blend your inks right down on the mat. There you go. There's 1 and there is 2. And then tip number 4, let's give this a quick wipe first. And I'm just going to use a quick little wipe from the stash and give that a quick little wipe off. And just a little bit of, just like that. And I love this. It's reusable. You're going to be able to use this over and over and over. And I just love that. So we're going to try this one here, the matching stamped image with the stencils. And this is the Sketched Rose matching stencils. So I did already stamp this out, and let's use, let's use, where are you? Here we go. Let's use this one here. And we're going to try the 4.5 by 5.5. And of course, this does come with a protected backing, just like that. You just take a second to peel it off. And then this one here, easy breezy. I'm going to give this a quick wipe. And then, there we go. Oh wow, it is really thundering out there. And then we're going to set this one down just like that. So of course, it's great because it has these little measurements. And you'll notice with each of the grip mats, it does come with the 2 guides that you can use, which are extremely helpful. You can set them down. Of course, you would need a light background, and it will tell you the measurements of the product that you're working on or your project. And it does come with the larger ones as well. So these are really helpful little guides and tools. A little hard to see because I do have this on this background here, but I love this glass mat when I'm working with all kinds of mediums. So here it is again. It is already down with the die cut, and I'm going to set that down into place just like that. And now we're going to try those matching stencils. I'm excited for this because this is the first time that I will be trying these stencils, and we're going to do this together. And I just absolutely love that. It takes the guesswork out of doing this for you. So of course it might help if I get it on the right size, and then it just takes a second to find where this lines up. So it should be, I think I had it right the first time. Yep. So let's do it like, all right, I think this goes here, so we'll do it like that. Here, so I'm going to line that up into place, and we are going to blend this out, and I am really excited because this is one of those beautiful florals. You can see there, it just sticks right into place. We can see that right there. So I'm going to keep going with the yellows because of the Yellow Rose of Texas was on not too long ago, and it is stuck in my head. We're just going to go ahead and give this a base color. And I am going to start with the lightest color that I have here, and that is the Squeezed Lemonade. So I'm just going to blend this up and watch how easy this is. I'm absolutely loving this. And this stencil is not going anywhere. It's going to be right there. Picking up the ink, laying it down onto the paper just where you want it to be. So there you go. Let's pick up a different brush. Ah, this is so beautiful. This is going to be a wonderful focal point to a card. And of course, these stencils match the stamped image beautifully, including down to the leaves. So here is a little bit of fun. You can hear this come back off. Look at that, I love it. And then of course you've got a little bit of shading there. I'm gonna come back in with this beautiful one here and give it some dimension. And you might notice that I have a couple of little dots there to make it a little easier for me to line it up on a faster top and the top, so I know which direction that it will go in. Now I'm gonna come in with a little bit of mustard seed and give this a darker color. And keep on blending, and it's going to give this rose a beautiful dimension. friends, and I love how it gives your stamped images a little bit of extra depth and dimension. I did give this a little bit of glimmer spray, so you'll see a little bit of sparkle, and this will be a beautiful focal point to a card. Comes right up off of your grip mat. Here is the one that I created using watercolors in the same style, same design, and this one of course has some clear heat embossing, which of course holds your watercoloring in place, and then also allows you to really let those colors showcase against the white accent of the lines of the flowers. You can see that there, and that of course was created using the 6.5 by 8.5 grip mat, and this just comes right back up off of your desk or your workspace. And I love how these are easy storage right back inside your packaging. Again, this is the 4.25 by 5.5, and then over here we've got the 6.5 by 8.5, and these are both absolutely amazing for your craft room or your art room. These are perfect. And so this will be a future card, and that is going to be it for this one. 5 different ways to use these grip mats. My friends, thank you so much for checking out this video. Remember, head on over to Waffle Flower Crafts. Check these out. It will be linked in the description box below. And I hope you have a lot of fun playing with the Waffle Flower Crafts grip mat. And I will see you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.